In the last video, we left behind our momentary paradise in Rishikesh and took the train to Amritsar. Passing vibrant landscapes as the aroma of India engulfed me in the open door, I was reminded that moments like this are what make me love travelling. Lying ahead of us, though, is a place that has been on my bucket list for as long as I can remember. Nestled in the heart of Punjab, this city is a true gem. With its rich history and unique culture, we can't wait to explore the likes of the Golden Temple and immerse ourselves in the local way of life. This is what travel is all about: discovering new places, meeting new people, and making memories that will last a lifetime. So come along with us on this adventure and let's see what Amritsar has in store.
Buenos dias. Welcome to a bright, sunny, warm morning here in Amritsar. We're going to pretend it's all of those things because it's a little bit chilly, a little bit grey. Very different from the videos that we've seen so far where everyone's sweating. But it's nice, it's calm, it's easy to walk around. And today we're going to show you the Golden Temple of Amritsar. You take 200. Okay. Thank you. Now, before we start our adventure into the Golden Temple, we need our medicine this morning, which of course, if you've seen our previous videos, you know exactly what that is. At least for me anyway. We found a Starbucks. This is not my favourite coffee, but it will do. Believe me when I say this was quite the challenge. It's like, oh, can you spell that for me, please? Yeah. And then when she called for the coffee, it wasn't Wayne, it was Wayne. Very expensive, but you get what you pay for when you come to Starbucks.
The small ones. So it was like almost 600 rupees.
600 rupees
like
for 2 coffees.
The
That's
European,
Indian, yeah, English prices, yeah.
One-star prices. But it's fine. We're in a nice area and we are going to enjoy this delicious hot miracle.
Okay, coffee was delicious. Quite the challenge spelling our names, but all good. Now this place here is the Partition Museum. And we actually visited this yesterday. Highly recommend it, very worth the visit. It's 250 rupees to get in and it explains a lot of the history about partition, what motivated it and the consequences of it afterwards in terms of the mass migration of people. So very interesting, very deep rooted in the culture and history of this place here in Punjab, close to the Pakistan border.
How are you?
Hello, how are you? Pardon?
Go to border. It's past Baga border.
We go tomorrow.
Okay.
Just temple today, Golden Temple today.
Already go to straight last take in the right side.
This way?
Yeah,
Better-
straight.
Just go straight?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. How much, this goes to the Wagga border?
315 up and down.
315.
Go and back.
And how much is it?
315 go and
Oh, that
back.
315 is the price? Okay.
Yes, and the bus will leaving 2 o'clock and come back 7 p.m. near border here.
2 p.m.
Government of Punjab.
We want to go to border tomorrow. We don't have the time today.
Okay, you came from?
UK.
You are fine.
Yeah, I know, I know.
Spain, ¿cómo estás ya?
But yeah, maybe tomorrow we come back.
You are pick.
Yes.
Okay, don't worry. कहते यार आप भूल गए कुछ नवे दिन ਆਪਾਂ वीडियो ਕਰ ਰਹਾ ਫੋਟੋ ਸਟੋਰੀ ਲਾਉਣੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਟੋਰੀ ਲਾਉਣੀ ਆਪਾਂ
No problem. See you tomorrow. People are very friendly. Selfies still exist here. I can't tell if I need to do a Trump or not.
My boyfriend has the sheets.
The guy said it was straight, didn't he? But
Straight and to the right.
As we edge closer to the Golden Temple, the energy of the city begins to elevate. The streets become narrower and more crowded with people, and we can really sense that we're in a cauldron of faith and spirituality. This is, after all, the holiest site in the Sikh faith, and it attracts many millions of visitors each year. But despite the hustle and bustle, there's a calmness in the air. Devout pilgrims in traditional attire share the journey towards the epicentre of this religion's most sacred site with excited visitors from every corner of India and indeed the world. For here, everyone, no matter the colour, creed or religion, are welcome.
Okay, so as you see, we've come to the Golden Temple on a day where maybe the gold might not stand out quite so much. It's not very sunny today, it's very, very cloudy and cold. We're going to put our headscarves on now. So one of the rules of the Golden Temple, or any Sikh temple, is that men and women have got to cover their heads. And so you see the men wearing their turbans, but obviously if you're not from the Sikh faith, you still have to abide by that. And so there are people on the streets that will give you these head coverings. They'll say there's no fixed price, it's just a donation. Obviously that doesn't mean it's free, it just means that the price is set by you. I gave 50 rupees for 2 of these. I'm not sure whether that's expensive or whether it's cheap, but they do the job and they're a nice sort of souvenir. Do you want me to do yours?
You look like a pirate. Perfect.
Okay. See how you done? Oh, it's not even in the middle. Yours is really bad. You see? Right, I've got the label here.
Oh my God.
Do you want it in the middle?
It's fine.
Okay. Let's go. This is the entrance, or one of the entrances to the Golden Temple. I believe there are actually 12 entrances dotted all around, and the Golden Temple itself is not the structure. It has a different name. The Golden Temple refers to the temple inside where the Holy Scripture is kept. So we're going to take you in and we're going to show you the routines, the processes you've got to go through, including washing your hands, washing your feet, and hopefully this floor is not very cold because we're going to be barefoot in a second.
Sikhism developed from the teachings of its first guru in the late 15th century in Punjab, a region which now spans modern-day Pakistan and India. Guru Nanak emphasised the importance of devotion to God and rejected the traditional caste system and rituals of Hinduism and Islam. Over time, the Sikh community grew and developed its own unique identity and practices under the leadership of 10 successive gurus, the 5th of which oversaw the construction of the Harmandir Sahib, also known as the Golden Temple. Before his death, Guru Gobind Singh, the 10th guru, declared that there would be no more human gurus and that the spiritual guidance of Sikhs would come from the teachings of the Guru Granth Sahib, the Holy Scripture. It's here at the Golden Temple in Amritsar where it resides.
Step 1, shoes are off, and I'm very nervous about touching this floor because it's very cold. Picture getting out of a hot shower in a cold room, and oh yeah, that's very fresh. Oh my God.
Sacrifice to go.
Whoa, smell that, jeez. Better wash your feet in a bit. So we've got to put our shoes in here somewhere. Let's see Marika.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so what we got there? So we got a little token, so this is what we need to come and get our shoes back later on.
Sounds 5 and 6.
The floor is very cold, but I'm sure we'll get used to it. It's going to be even colder in a bit when we've got to wash our feet in probably what will be cold water as well, but I'm sure it'll be nice and refreshing. So we're on our way now into this entrance. And maybe this is what this is for. Maybe this is, it's quite nice now, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's super cold anyway.
So there is always something so nice walking barefoot. You know, whether you be by the beach or in the city, walking barefoot it's nice, it's enjoyable. So
it's great and it's good for your circulation and everything, but it's very cold and this is marble everywhere and we are like around 8 degrees.
We're not cold weather people. Right, so we got to go and wash our hands first. So let's make our way in here. Oh, the water is warm. See how cold it is? I've actually got 2 layers on underneath here. I'm still chilly. Oh, that's nice. Wow. So this is the Golden Temple. Wow. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Actually beautiful.
There are some places that you come to in the world which maybe don't always live up to the expectations, but yeah, this is very beautiful. Today, as you can see from the sky, it's extremely cloudy, very foggy, but it does provide a lot of ambience, doesn't it?
It's very beautiful. Yeah, it makes it look like, yeah, we are, I don't know, in a very spiritual place, so it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And then one thing that I am a little bit like worried about, look at the line that is in there waiting to go inside of the Golden Temple to see the scriptures.
The wonderful thing with the Sikh faith and the Golden Temple is that it's welcoming to people of all religions and all nationalities. So everyone can come here, doesn't matter whether you're a religion, whether you're a Muslim, a Christian, anything like that. Everyone is welcome and your beliefs are respected. So it's a wonderful place to come. Everyone's very friendly, very welcoming, and the whole ambience of the place is, yeah, very spiritual. There's just a really nice energy. You can see that people really love coming here. 100,000 visitors a day, apparently.
Camera is no low,
No, okay, okay.
only close.
So we're on our way out now of the Golden Temple, and I'm not sure exactly how much we got there to show you, because we got in and we started making our video, and then a guy with a big spear, one of the guards, came over and he said, you can't use the GoPro, you can only use your phone. So we're thinking, right, okay, so we'll do our best. We'll get some shots with the phone, some video shots. And then another guy came over with a big sword, again, one of these guards or whoever he was. And he said, you can't use video, only photo. So in the end, it transpired you could only take photo and only with your camera. So I'm hoping that we managed to piece something together there to show you, but very beautiful. Would recommend though to come on a sunny day with clear skies, because it will really pronounce the gold of the temple. Very beautiful today, very ambient, but the sunlight would really kind of make it very striking. And now Siamara's going to tell me that she's still got the tag for the shoes. Because right now, I don't know about your feet, but mine are frozen solid.
Me too.
Shoes are safe. I'm glad to see at least I've still got a tan on my feet, even though it's freezing cold. I've not been in the sun for a while. Still got that colour.
So the experience was really great. It's very impressive. The Golden Temple is very, very beautiful. There is plenty of people in there, so it's quite difficult to go inside of the temple. So you will have to wait for a little while. So we decided today was not the day for that, especially because it's very cold, and then we were walking in bare feet, and seriously, like waiting in there with your feet freezing cold, it was not the best experience. We didn't want to pass off for that, basically. But yeah, it was very beautiful. It's very impressive. It's very easy to walk around, and just can see people actually like feeling the passion and yeah, like doing their prayers, and they actually see this as a very, very special and holy place. So it was beautiful. The only thing was we feel a little bit like upset in the sense that we wanted to make videos and record everything and document our experience inside, but we were told twice not to use the camera. And so we feel like empty a little bit, because we wanted to show everything, and now we are not able to, and it's like, joder.
Yeah, for me, I think it was quite frustrating, because we want to come here and show it and kind of, you know, present it to people who don't have the opportunity to come here and spread the message of this place. And we see many people in there, local people with big cameras, taking videos, all these things. But, you know, we had the first guy come up to us and say, you can't use the GoPro, you can only use your phone. And then we had the second guy come up to us and say, you can't use your phone for video, you can only use it for photo. And, you know, we want to respect the rules and things, but sometimes they just don't make sense. And the other thing was, you know, we used to live in Australia, and in Sydney, you'll know if you're from there, it's kind of strict with the drinking culture. And we were actually having a conversation the other day where we said, you know, like, it feels a little bit uncomfortable sometimes when you go in the pubs and the bars, because there's all the door staff just looking and watching everyone, you know, like, and you feel like you kind of got this presence over you all the time. And when we were in there, it's the same thing. You've got these really impressive people with these big spears and swords, and they look really great. But at least as a foreigner, or at least with someone with a camera, you kind of did feel like you were being followed, and you kind of did feel like you were being watched over, which is fine, but we're not there for any bad intent. We want to make these videos to show people. So yeah, I agree with Siamara. It was a very impressive, very beautiful building, but yeah, like something's missing.
In the next video, we get into the spirit and cheer on our host country at one of the most famous spectacles in the world, the Wagah border ceremony between India and Pakistan.